Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am again in front of you with the lecture of class 12th. In the lecture of class 12th today, I will teach the derivative of implicit functions. What is implicit function? Implicit function and explicit. There are two type of function, explicit function and implicit function. What is explicit function? We have two example of equations. These are the functions. If we can express y, this is y, in the form of x, it is said to be implicit function. Explicit functions. Okay, if it is not possible to separate x and y, then it is said to be implicit function. Okay, I will repeat again. There are two type of function. One is explicit, second one is implicit. If we can solve y in the form of x, that is known as explicit function, and if it is not possible to separate or to solve y in the form of x, then it is said to be implicit function. Okay, so these are the two type of functions, and we have to solve the derivative of implicit function. That means like this, we have some equations and we have to find the derivative of that equations. Okay, in exercise 5.3 I will do the derivative of implicit function, but with the implicit function there is one more function, that is inverse trigonometric function. So I will do the differentiation of that questions also. By using that differentiation we have to use the substitutions. Which type of substitution we will use? That is, if there is a square plus x square, the expression is in the form of a square plus x square, we have to use a x is equals to a tan theta or a cot theta. Okay, if the function is a square minus x square, you have to use a sin theta or a cos theta. If there is x square minus a square, then you have to use x is equals to a secant theta or a is equals to a cosecant theta. If the expressions are in the under root, then you have to choose a cos 2 theta, because 1 plus cos 2 theta and 1 minus cos 2 theta both have the formulas. Okay, so you have to use a cos 2 theta. And if there is a x square, then you have to take the substitution in the form of square, like a square cos 2 theta. Okay, so we will use this substitution to solve the inverse trigonometric function. Okay, the derivative of inverse trigonometric functions formulas we have already done in previous lecture. Okay, so let's start with the exercise 5.3. Okay, the 5.3 exercise include two type of function. One is implicit and the second one is inverse trigonometry. So I will start with the implicit functions. How to solve the question by using implicit function? That is very simple and very easy exercise. So let's start with the exercise 5.3. Okay, before starting, it is not take out that two formulas, that algebra of two functions, algebra of trigonometric function u into v and u plus v. What are that formulas? I will use u into v in this exercise 5.3. Very simple exercise. Question says that find dy upon dx. Okay, our first question is 2x plus 3y is equals to sin x. This is the first question of your 5.3 exercise. How to solve? Differentiate with respect to x. When you differentiate, there is 2 plus 3 and the differentiation with respect to x, therefore there is dy upon dx is equals to cos x. Right? For finding dy upon dx, we will take it on the right hand side. 3 dy upon dx is equals to cos x minus 2, and this dy upon dx is equals to cos x minus 2 divided by 3. So this is the formula, this is the way to solve the implicit function, to do the derivative of implicit function. Now come to the second question, that is same. 2x plus 3y is equals to sin y. So I will do the question number 3 for you. What is the third question? That is ax plus by. Ax plus by square is equals to ax plus by square is equals to cos y. So how to solve this question? Differentiate with respect to x. First of all, when you do the differentiation, it will equals to a constant plus 2by dy upon dx is equals to, the derivative of this is sin y dy upon dx. Okay, take these two terms on one side and a on the right hand side. 2by dy upon dx plus sin y dy upon dx is equals to negative of a. Then 2by plus sin y with the dy upon dx is equals to negative of a. That means dy upon dx is equals to negative a upon 2by plus sin y. So this is the way to solve the questions which having both variables x and y. Okay, so this is the way to solve the question. This come here and this will come here and it will equals to 2by plus sin y. Now come to the next question, that is question number 4. Fourth question, that is also very simple. Fourth question is very simple, very easy. Okay, so I will start question number 4. Fourth is xy plus, question number 4, that is xy plus y square, that is y square is equals to 10x plus y. So you have to solve it with respect to x. So differentiate with respect to x. When you differentiate, there are two functions x and y. Apply u into v. Okay, u as it is derivative of y plus y as it is derivative of u, that is x, that is equals to 1 plus 2y, here 2y dy upon dx, right, 2y dy upon dx is equals to secant square x plus dy upon dx, right. When you do the differentiation of this, tan x has a secant square x, then dy upon dx. Now this will equals to x dy upon dx plus 2y dy upon dx, and take this dy upon dx on the left hand side is equals to secant square x. This will equals to minus secant. Now take dy upon dx common. We have x minus 2y minus 1 dy upon dx, that will equals to secant square x minus y. Now dy upon dx will equals to secant square x minus y upon x minus, this will equals to the positive side, x plus 2y minus 1. So this is the way to solve the question number 4, in which there is only one new term included, that you have to apply u into v for the two variables. Now come to the next question, that question number, now come to the question number 5th. Okay, so I will start the question, that is also taking u into v, that question number 5th. What is that question? Very simple. How to solve? Very simple question. Question number 5th, that is x square plus xy plus y square plus is equals to 100. So this is very simple question. This is how to solve, differentiate with respect to x first of all. Okay, when you differentiate, it will equals to 2x. It will have again two functions, x as it is derivative of y plus y as it is derivative of x plus 2y dy upon dx is equals to 0. Is equals to 0. That means take these two terms common, x plus 2y with dy upon dx, and then take these two terms on the right hand side, minus 2x minus y. I will take common negative value. Okay, then dy upon dx is equals to 2x plus y with a negative sign divided by x plus 2y. So this is the way to solve the question number 5th. Now I will do the question of trigonometric values. So I will take the trigonometric values. The question number 7 for you. 6th is same like this question. I will do question number 7 of NCERT. The like questions are very simple, so you have to solve question number 6 easily. The question number 7 is separate because it includes trigonometric functions. Okay, the question number 7 is sine square x sine square y plus cos sine square y plus cos xy is equals to pi. You have to solve this one. How you can differentiate with respect to x. Okay, this will equals to 2 sine y, differentiation of sine, further differentiation of sine, that is cos y, and y is derivative dy upon dx. Okay, now come to this minus sine xy, but we have to use dy upon dx derivative again. I will rub from this side. Okay, we need to do the further differentiation of this function, so we need a space for this. So we have to apply derivative of xy is equals to the derivative of pi, that is 0. Constant function having derivative 0. Okay, now come to here. This is sine 2y's formula. According to trigonometry, we have 2 sine a cos a, that is sine 2 times of a. So this is 2 times of a dy upon dx minus sine xy. Now there are two functions again, x dy upon dx plus y into 1, that is equals to 0. Okay, take the numbers, take the values, multiply this one with these two terms. We have sine 2y dy upon dx is equal minus x sine xy dy upon dx, and this negative y sine xy is equals to 0. So I will take this negative on the right hand side, it becomes positive value. Take dy upon dx common. We have sine 2x minus x sine xy dy upon dx is equals to y sine xy. So I will take dy upon dx is equals to y sine xy divided by this full term sine 2y. This is not 2x, this is 2y. This is 2y minus x sine xy. So this is the way to solve this type of question. Now come to the trigonometry, inverse trigonometric function. I will do the question for you. What is that inverse trigonometry, and where we have to use the substitutions which I have explained in this lecture, where we have to use this substitutions. So very easy questions, very easy simple questions we have to use. Okay, so let's start with that question. The question number first, that is y. Ninth question is given as sine inverse, differentiate y sine inverse, y is equals to sine inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square. You all know what is the formula of this. I know this is 2 tan inverse x, but I substitute. Put x a square plus x square, that means you have to put tan theta. A tan theta, a is equals to 1, that means you have to take tan theta. What is the value? Y is equals to sine inverse 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. For solution of this question, you must learn the trigonometric formula you all have done in class 11 in a trigonometric functions. Okay, you have to learn or repeat all these formulas to solve these type of questions, so that you can quickly learn about which formula is suitable for this cancellation. Okay, so we have to solve 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta, that will equals to sine 2 theta's formula. The properties of inverse says that these both are cancelled, we get y is equals to 2 theta. Okay, then y is equals to, I will solve the value of theta, that is tan inverse x. So 2 tan inverse x, and the derivative when you apply the derivative is equals to dy upon dx is equals to 2, and the derivative of tan inverse x is equals to 1 upon 1 plus x square. That means dy upon dx is equals to 2 upon 1 plus x square. So this is the solution for the inverse trigonometric function. One more question for you. There is one more question. That means that is question number 10. How you can solve this question? Very simple and very easy. How to solve question number 10. So I will do the question number 10 for you. Question number 10 is y is equals to, you have to solve y is equals to tan inverse 3x minus x cube upon 1 minus 3x square. So this is the formula, but it is not told to you कि where this type where substitution, why we have to use the substitution, but that expression is not present in this question. So how we can solve? I know 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta 1 minus 3 tan square theta is the formula of tan 3 theta. So I will put x is equals to tan theta. The y is equals to tan inverse 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta upon 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Right? I will solve the values. I will put the values of formula, that is tan 3 theta. The property is told to you that y is equals to 3 theta, and I will change this theta in the form of tan inverse x. So how we can do the differentiation? Dy upon dx is equals to 3 upon 1 plus x square. So this is the way to solve the inverse trigonometric function. You have to use the substitution and expression for this type of question. Okay, do the practice of the